and welcome to Team Journey TC. Roar. It's June 7th, which luckily for me means that today is actually my birthday. Oh, who would have thought? And today we are going to be taking a quiz, finding out what percentage sexist I am. And now, I guess I could be sexist towards men, but I'm a girl, so I hope I don't get super sexist, because that would be bad. But we're going to find out what biases lurk deep inside of me. More questions will appear as I go on. Okay. Who should the breadwinner of a family be? Whoever gets paid more. Does that just mean whoever... Okay, yeah, okay. Who should spend more time on the household? Living it. It's just what does it mean? Who should spend more time on housework? Whoever isn't busy. Does that make sense? Yeah, shared responsibly, I think. Have you ever described, no. Without thinking, pick a boss. Okay. Answer honestly, have you judged a woman's intelligence because of the way she speaks? What do you mean by, the way she speaks? Yes. I don't, know what they mean. She's talking like an idiot and saying stupid stuff, then I might judge the way they speak. But I don't. Does it mean because they say a lot and stuff? Because that's not a girl thing. I don't. Okay, I don't get that question. So I'm just gonna actually can I change it. No. Okay. What do you do? Why do you think there's a gender pay gap? There isn't one. Paid discrepancies exist because women choose lower paid work. Um, there is, but I don't feel like it's as big as people make it out to be. There just aren't enough women qualified to be in senior positions at their company or not interested in higher management? No, I don't think that's it. Because women and the work they do are seen as less valuable. I feel like that's it, because there is kind of a picture of it. It's not just because women don't want, the work, because there are qualified women who do it, and there are qualified women who make a lot of money, so I feel like the reason for the pay gap is this, and also kind of, this a little bit, because a lot of times a woman's got children and they want more flexible hours and such. So I don't feel, because people are always like, oh my god, women's work is seen as so unvaluable, they don't, and I feel like it's not that big of a thing as people say, so I'm gonna say this, because there are women who make a ton of money. Without thinking, pick a doctor. Rather, if her's my doctor, I think. Why do you think there are so few women in politics? Because men are more naturally suited for leadership. Politics? No, because women have babies in their 30s. That's not actually a horrible answer. More supported in the government and face so much harassment. That's a little bit true. I'm gonna go with that one actually, because I feel like there are women who do want to go in the government and just, I don't know, don't. But there are women in politics. And it's definitely not this one. No, that's a sexist answer, but I'm going with that one. Do women make good bosses? Yes. Yeah, of course. No, they have too much to prove, so they're just bossy. No, I think that they make fine bosses. I think they have a lot to prove, but once they've gotten there, because they know what it takes to get there, they can be good at encouraging other people, particularly women, to work hard at their job. So I think they make great bosses, actually. Without thinking, I was gonna pick a nurse. Oh, crud. This one. Actually, no, she's younger. She looks more like a nurse. Dang it. Because it's always the young person who's a nurse. Which one's the nurse there? So it would have been her. Shoot. Can women be great at mathematics and science? and science. Oh, can be great mathematicians and scientists? Yes, there are tons of women mathematicians. And can I just add, I'm amazing. I'm not actually that great at science, but I'm amazing at math. And I'm a girl, right? I'm amazing. So just yeah. Depends. Women's brains are better suited to logistical and emotional intelligence. Linguistic. That I believe is true, actually. Yes, even if they have to plow through more BS to get there. So yes, I feel like just generally as like generally, because this is just isn't how my brain works, but I see generally more people who are better as women that are more like linguistic, but like I said, I'm a prime like example of not that, and I see lots of um and like the thing is like the people I know, like the other females that I know who are great at math are very linguistic and like they're better at that. So I want to, but I feel like nah, they can be linguistic people and be fine that way, but if they want to be mathematicians and scientists, then I think it's fine. I just think that they're a little better suited for that. Just in general, not always, not always, for sure, not always. Like I said, I'm horrible at linguistic, and I don't know what it means by emotional, but I'm terrible at linguistic. But I find that it is like that. If you lost at a sport to a woman, how would you feel? I mean, fine, but I'm also a woman, so I wouldn't have anything. Yeah, annoyed because I'm not like other girls. I'm good at sports. Happy good for her. She's a sporty livid, but only because I'm incredibly competitive. Yes, that's true. That's true. I don't think because I'm not like other girls. Although sucks because so many other girls just are like we're playing sports and they care not at all, not at all. But obviously, if someone beat me, then they must care about sports, right? Because, geez, I'm sporty. So, but it's like so horrible. But whatever. But it wouldn't be because they're a girl. It would just be because probably if they were to beat me, they probably wouldn't be like that unless they cheated. Because I know lots of people like to cheat, and they don't even like hide that they're cheating. They're not thinking pick a professor. This one, because I don't know. I've just female professors is fine. I just always I feel more like they're more more open, which is just something I don't like in professors. But not that she couldn't be an amazing professor, and he looks crazy. He looks okay. Can a woman be funny? They're generally less funny because they don't have to be funny to attain mate. No, women are expected to be nice and quiet by society, which is unfair, but leads them to being less funny. Yeah. But this is funny to do with society. Who should spend more time raising kids? Whoever's able to. Who's ever able to. If the mom has lots of work, then then the dad should be spending more time. If the dad's got lots of work, then the mom should be spending time. Someone's got to spend time with the kid. Has anyone ever called you sexist? I've been accused of this, sort of, because I've been accused by someone who calls everyone sexist, sort of. He's a dude and calls everyone like sexist against him. So I'm not sure, does that count? So I'm gonna say yeah. It's just as bad as it used to be. So I think it's just not as bad as it used to be. So I do think people exaggerate a bit how bad it is. Although I don't want to say it doesn't exist at all because people totally judge certain genders just by how they like act. Like sorry, I sound wrong. They certainly judge people just because of like their gender and how that gender's supposed to act. So I don't want to say it doesn't exist at all, but I feel like it used to be like women couldn't vote, they couldn't like get like jobs that men can, and now you can pretty much do all the stuff you want to do. It's just harder a little than if you're men. It's kind of like growing up in class in a house with lots of money versus a house that maybe is a little poor. I don't want to say like rich and poor because obviously that's a huge like gap, but having like a little more money in your family could give you like a slight advantage. So I just feel like it's in that way, but I don't feel like it's like as extreme as people make it sound. So I'm gonna go with that. And let's see. I'm 40% sexist. Jeez. God. Really? Careful. Really? Me? Me. 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 Think before you speak and think before you think. Just think more. Because sexism is bad. How? I was just trying to think about my life. And I've just so much pledge for, like, equality among genders and stuff. So, I don't. Apparently, I'm, not quite sexist, but, we're getting there. Yikes. Well, great. Yeah, alright. On that note, let's, just wrap the video up here. Make sure you subscribe to Team Journey TC for more videos like this and other ones. I do other stuff here. Just subscribe no matter what you're into. You'll find something. Probably. Unless you do makeup. We haven't gotten a makeup video on yet. Alright, well, bye. Subscribe. I'm watching you.